늦은 시간에 돌아왔습니다. 자, 어제 어디까지 깼더라? 어제 저거 페리클레스가 준 퀘스트 3개 다 깼고, 이제 페리클레스를 찾아갈 때군요. 무기가 더 좋은 게 있나? 오키푸스 처치 완료. 섬광의 테티스. 붉은 수염 테스토르? 수염이 전혀 붉은색이 아닌데? 벌써 7등급까지 올라왔네요. 어느새. 그럼 이제 페리클레스의 집으로 가서, 역시 로딩한 직후에는 조금 렉이 걸린다. 오늘 말을 별로 많이 안 했더니 목이 되게 잠기네요. 오늘도 한 4시쯤에 일어났어요, 저녁에. 페리클레스 집 이런 데 있었나? 깜짝이야. 갑자기 들고 나와. 횃불에 불도 안 붙이고 걸어 나오네. 드디어 페리클레스의 저택에 도착했습니다. 응?
Cassandra, it's you! Phoebe! You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
포이베이 계집애.
I also said stay out of
내
trouble.
정보를 엘페르노르에게 팔아먹었겠다?
Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid
돈을
someone
얼마나
to
많이
bring it to
주려면,
Athens?
많이 줬으면.
Not exactly.
Phoebe,
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to
Huh.
leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
아테네
Can't believe you're
출신이었어?
here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here for Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to
옷이
scare
별로
people in
바뀐 것
there.
같진 않은데.
Well, how is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was
골목대장이네.
her though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that anyway.
단호한 거
The
보소.
Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
너무 단호하게 갈아입으라고 하네.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they
소포클레스랑
can.
에우리피데스.
They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedy.
와인을 저렇게 커다란 잔에다 들고 먹었단 말이야. 저 때는.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
요즘 먹는 와인병이 거의 한 병 정도 들어갈 것 같은데.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape.
그 옆에 사람이 신발을 안 신고 있는데.
If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me
워리어인 걸
from his amorous
전사인 걸
gaze.
어떻게 알고 있어?
Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
왜 저렇게 벗고 있어? 오, 맙소사.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you,
아이,
Herodotus.
시작해놓고
Now,
끝내지
if you'll
않겠구나.
excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
역시 이곳이 제일 궁금한 곳이지. 맙소사. 염소 소린 도대체 왜
Someone's
나는
being
거야?
hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in.
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch.
도대체 염소는 왜 나오는 건가 저기서?
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
맙소사.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her
당연히 불만이 있을 것
symposiums.
같은데.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
말투가 굉장히.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One
세상에
day we will
특이한
have that man
취향이구만.
here with us. I promise you that.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun.
이것은
You'll
더
have to
좋은
help
정보를
me
얻기 위한
strip
선택일
off these
뿐입니다.
uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
그리고 화제도
There's another goat.
업적도 달성할 수 있죠. 그런 선택이었을 뿐입니다.
Ooh.
도대체 무슨 일이 있었던 걸까?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence.
아스파시아도
The
스파르타
smartest
사람인가?
and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera. I've heard they play some
기녀가
sort of
뭐지?
role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her
프린토스에서
knowing.
안투사?
Until we meet again.
과연 만날 수가 있을까?
And Thusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
메티오코스네.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blubber. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again. I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
목소리랑
I
생긴 거랑 너무
I'm
다른데?
looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
어, 그거 듣고
you
왔어?
don't.
개 좋아?
개쩍 진짜. 이혁이 게스트로 왔어요.
오.
이혁이 저거 불러줬어요. 디지몬.
디지몬.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argiv than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
비꼬는 거 봐.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never
질투하는
know.
건가?
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
달콤한 포도주를 들고 가면 되나?
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Evripidis.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Evripidis likes to say. Don't you, Evripidis?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Evripidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
눈빛이 되게 의미심장하네.
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
먹잇감을 노리는
This
벌써.
wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Evripidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him
히포크라테스도
for
이때
help,
사람이야?
there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love
역사적
getting
인물이
drunk
너무 많이
and singing.
나오는데?
Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Evripidis? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Evripidis won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
고맙단 얘긴가? 아니면 비꼬는 얘긴가? 소크라테스를 쳐버렸네.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're
명언이다.
discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your
소크라테스랑
view
항상
on the
얘기하다
matter.
보면은 뭔가 휘말리는 느낌이야.
You're wasting your time.
Aspasia.
저 여자가 아스파시아야? 위쳐 3에서 예니퍼가 예니퍼 같은데? 위쳐 3에서 나온?
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
왜 얘가 메가리스에서
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's
얘는 어떻게
enjoyed
그걸
a
다
life
알고
in
있지?
Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate anyway.
혹시 얘도 교단에 있는 애
There
아니야?
is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend.
왠지 이
An admiral of a
아스파시아가
sort.
What's his name?
교단의 흑막일 것 같은
Her
느낌이
name
드는데
is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most
해적인가?
people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
저쪽으로 올라가는 길이 여기였나? 여기가 맞군.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
You've been hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her.
굉장한 자기 합리화 실력인데.
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
이게 바로
So you
권력형
did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears.
비리 같은 건가?
10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
드디어 이곳을 벗어날 때가 됐구만.
You look tired.
Only of conversation.
와,
I think that's the most
대화가
talking
나는데
I've
벌써
ever done.
30분이 지났어?
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague.
그게 원인이지.
My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on
그건 바로
Kefalonia
너의
isn't
잘못이야.
our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
퀘스트 같은 게 생기나?
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
내 정보를 팔아먹은 계집이었지. 포이베. 마스터에게 보내는 편지. 아티카가 패하고 요새 혼란에 빠질 것이다. 길을 찾거나 여정을 계속하십시오. 또 레벨이 올랐나? 뭘 찍어야 되지? 폭주 사격? 부식자 사격. 얘는 레벨 더 올려야 되고, 얘는 별로고. 20레벨. 아직 10개 더 찍어야 되고, 암살자? 아, 못 찍지? 일단 평타부터 여기까지 강화를 하자. 무법지대. 기녀를 찾아서 코린토스, 아르골리스, 해적의 반대 18레벨. 역시 갈만한 데는 저기네. 가는 동안 배도 좀 몇 대 침몰시키고, 이쪽으로 갑시다. 가면서 배를 몇 대 침몰시키려면 일단은 현상금 지불하고, 시청 레벨, 배 레벨. 아, 이제 더 올릴 게 없네. 그리고 구간을 하나 더. 코에노스, 화력바지 충전, 충각 피해. 이게 좋겠다. 친구는 영 별로니까 해임하고. 오케이. 키오스가 저쪽이니까 보자. 얘도 가서 여기 잡고 돌아 나와서 얘도 잡고 가서 얘 잡으면 되겠다. 오, 동선 완벽. 오리칼쿰. 저 사진 찍는 기능 진짜 걸리면 엄청 짜증나던데. 전투 중에 한참 바쁠 때 잘못 누르면 사진 찍혀가지고 씨, 흐름이 끊겨가지고 죽을 수도 있어요. 너무 싫어 저거. 음선 부두가 여기 189m. 아이고 렉. 앞에는 어디가 있는 거지, 레벨은? 언제구나. 바로 오네. 퀘스트가 쓸만한 게 있나?
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Vilos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Potharkis.
You reading my
포다르케스.
messages, Varnavas?
I may have taken a peek.
그러네. 내 편지를 마음대로 읽네. 포다르케스 어디 있어?
Let's set sail!
Commander, did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
A few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nikolaus dead, they're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
이제 저 뒤쪽에 있는 섬에 가서 저기 처음 가면 되겠다.
Prepare to dock!
장소 발견으로 경험치도 얻고 돌아올 때는 저쪽에서 바로 워프 타듯이 돌아오면 되니까 워프 타서 돌아오면 되니까 아주 좋습니다. 퀘스트는 쓸만한 게 있나? 아르테미스의 딸? 이 섬에는 빠른 이동 포인트가 없나? 찍고 가려고 하는데 이 섬에는 빠른 이동 포인트가 없나 보네. 별로야. 저기 뒤에 숨어있는 애가 누구지? 살라미스 대리석 제작장.
I should try to stay out of sight.
브리손. 보물 상자가 저기 하나 있고 보물 상자 2개랑 국고 저기 있고 다 찾았나? 더 있네. 꼈어. 잠깐만, 꼈어. 이쪽으로 살살 내려가서. 한 방에 왜 안 죽어? 좋아, 멈춰라. 아이고. 여기까진 못 올라오겠지. 왜 이렇게 렉이 심해 갑자기. 이쪽 방향 괜찮은 풀밭이 없네. 바다 쪽으로 돌아가야겠다. 아니, 왜 기둥을 타냐고 갑자기. 숨어 들어가기 좋은 방향이 어디지? 여기 있다.
Who's whistling over there?
들켰어? 뭐야, 애들 왜 덤벼? 너무 멀리 날아갔잖아. 헬멧 써야 되는데 어디로 날아갔어? 한동 우측에 저렇게 날아가 버리면 어떡하자는 거야. 와. 뭐야, 왜 죽었어? 체력 언제 이렇게 많이 달았어? 조심해서 들어가야겠다. 이번엔 좀 너무 훅 들어갔네. 체력을 너무 신경 안 쓰고 싸웠네 진짜. 우리 머리통을 날리기 전인가 후인가. 날리기 전인 것 같은데. 날리기 전이네. 앉아있지. 어디 자꾸 왔다 갔다 해. 뭐야, 아까 전보다 왜 이렇게 데미지가 딸리지? 너무 먼가? 바깥에서 하나씩 암살하면서 들어야겠다, 입구에서. 왜 이렇게 딜이 딸리지 갑자기? 무기랩이 딸려서 그런가? 저쪽 방향으로 돌아야겠다. 잠깐만. 갈매기 씨. 렉 뭐냐고. 아니, 죽일 수 있다고 떴으면 죽여줘야지. 저게 왜 항상 빗나가지?
That wasn't a bird.
나도 모르는 새에 퀘스트를 하나 깼네.
What was that?
날 봐버렸어?
Well, less trouble for me, I guess.
이쪽으로 오나?
Who's making that noise?
아니, 내려오라고.
Doing that had better stop.
한번 올라가기 시작하면 못 내려오나?
Not good. There's a bottle.
제발 내려오라고.
You're deaf, what?
아니, 제발 내려오라고.
I have a feeling she's close. There's no one here.
가게 안 닿는다. 제발 이상한 데 가지 말고 이쪽으로 오라고. 있었는데요? 없었습니다. 다 저기 위에 있나? 와, 이걸 안 맞아? 야, 맞는다고 떠놓고 안 맞는 거 너무하네. 두 명 있으니까 되게 건드리기 그렇잖아.
I need to find who's doing that. She must be around here somewhere.
아이, 쟤까지 오지 말고 왜 자꾸 다 불러들여.
Bet I can find her.
척 해버리고 그다음 제 차례다. 왔어, 얼마 안 남았어.
Another chink in the Athenian armor.
저도 머리 한 방에 안 가겠는데? 조금만 더 위로. 아, 안 맞는다. 교단 투서구만. 아까 전에 머리 한 방에 됐는데 왜 지금 안 되지? 지금이야. 가서 보내놓고 일단 얘도 머리 한 발 더. 오케이.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
뭐야 갑자기 뭐가 붙었어? 다 잡았다고 생각했는데 어디서 나온 거지 쟤들은?
Nothing here. Malaka. They're shooting at us! To cover! Need to find this archer.
피하고. 오 뜨거. 건물 2개만 남았네. 다행이다. 얘 하나 잡는데 생각보다 오래 걸렸네. 첫 번째 시도에서 너무 예기치 못하게 실패를 해버렸어. 더 좋은 무기가? 아니군. 16렙, 18렙 장갑. 온순한 플레몬. 이도 구역 완료했고, 다음으로 얻은 단서가 델로스 동맹이 브리선 자치했고, 델로스에서 반란에 맞서는 지도자입니다. 현자는 아테네 정치에 관여하고 있습니다. 영웅의 대장정을 계속 진행하십시오. 짐승 같은 강인한 자입니다. 오케이, 여긴 다 깼으니까 이제 일단 적격으로 나가야 되는구나 또. 이제 살라미스트 극장을 벗어나서 곧바로 배로 돌아갑니다. 자, 아르테미스에 따른 전투에서 야수와 함께 싸웁니다. 저거 잡으라는 퀘스트 여러 번 받았는데 한 번도 만나본 적이 없어가지고. 이제 아까 적어놨던 다음 목표가 어디냐면은 순이 온 곳에 있는 위대한 오키토스를 잡을 차례입니다. 거기가 어디지? 아, 완전히 틀어야 되는구나. 보자, 퀘스트를 얼마나 깼더라? 그때 배 잡는 거? 가는 동안 할 만한 퀘스트가 해상교전, 아테네 배가 15, 아직 5척 남았고, 스파르타 함선을 만나야 되는데. 제가 잡기 좋아 보이긴 하는데 방향이랑 좀 안 맞으니까 이제는 무시합시다. 어차피 가는 방향에 한 대 더 있네. 아, 근데 세 대나 있는데 저건 좀 시비 걸기 그런데. 아, 잡으려면 저 영웅선부터 잡아야 되는데. 좋지 않아, 좋지 않아. 1대3은 좀 힘들기 때문에. 이번엔 순이온 성소에 있는 적을 찾아서 잡읍시다. 교단원 뭐야, 19렙이야? 너무 많은데 이거? 왜 이렇게 넓어? 더 있나? 아, 1렙 차이 나는데. 수면 성소를 다 타는 것보다 이제 제가 혼자 있을 때 딱 털어버리는 게 최상의 시나리오죠. 튀어. 깨뜨리고. 아, 죽을 뻔했다.
Give my regards, twins.
역시 1렙 차이는 되게 잡기가 힘들구만. 새로운 아이템도 구했고 근데 아직 레벨이 안되네. 이게 새로운 교단원에 대한 정보가 교단의 영웅들 보이오티아의 지도자는 그 교단원에 대한 정보를 가지고 있습니다. 현자는 곤봉을 휘두릅니다. 오케이, 일단 여기까지는 훌륭하게 잡았고
We've been waiting for you.
다음 목표를 잡았으니까 이번에는 케오스까지 가도록 합시다. 그리고 시간이 벌써 1시간이 넘었으니 케오스에 도착하면은 어쌔신을 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 딱 2대 격침하고 가면 되겠다. 아, 3대잖아. 아, 4대인데. 그러면 아테네 배들은 너무 뭉쳐다니잖아. 6척이야 벌써.
Only pirates?
키오스에 도착을 했으니까 이제 내일은 여기 아폴로의 쉼터에 가서 하르팔로스도 잡고 여기서 뭘 해야 되더라? 퀘스트가 원래 불행의 섬 퀘스트 케오스 섬이 있습니다. 크세니아를 만나는 것까지 이제 내일 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 오늘은 여기까지 하고 게임을 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 내일은 또 출근해야 되기 때문에 게임을 계속하고 있을 수가 없어요. 그러면 이제 내일도 아마 빨리 오면 한 8시쯤에 시작될 거고 늦으면 또 한 10시나 11시쯤에 할 것 같아요. 그러면 다음에 봬요.